So what if I told you that there was a brand new way that you can make up to $10,000 per month from the comfort of your home without having to handle any product, write any code, and using only AI? I know it sounds too good to be true, but in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do exactly that by using AI to write ebooks on trending topics and selling them on the Google Books platform. You don't need any experience and you can start with a zero upfront investment. I'm going to walk you step by step through the process of setting up your Google Books business and how to use AI to write ebooks that people are looking for and are wanting to buy. And make sure to stick around to the end because I'll be sharing a few bonus tips to help you scale this thing even faster. So the first step is to find the right platform. First, like I mentioned before, we're going to use Google Books. Go to Google and search for Google Partner Books and you'll see the first result, so you click on that. Google Books is a platform that allows you to publish and sell ebooks to billions of potential readers worldwide. This platform right here is Google's answer to Amazon's KDP, which is a tall task for Google considering the market share that Amazon has here. But thankfully, you're here watching this video before this whole thing blows up and becomes way more saturated, which is truly a huge advantage to you. You can see here that Google Books is accessible to over 3 billion internet users in more than 75 countries, which puts into perspective the size of this opportunity for anyone who wants to get started making money online. Okay, so let's go ahead and register for Google Books. Okay, so you click Get Started. You select self-published author because that's exactly what you are. Since you're not a business, this is where you'll just put your full name here. You'll select what country you reside in. And if you have your website, you put it here. If you don't have one, no worries at all. You add your phone number. You can use your personal number. You can create a Google phone number here if you want, and then you click next. You can read all through this if you want. You don't have to check any of these boxes. All you have to do is click I'm not a robot and then click I agree. The next steps are pretty straightforward. This is where you'll complete your payment profile. You'll link your bank account, you'll enter your tax information, and then when you're ready, after we create the first book, this is where you'll come and add your first book. But after you finish setting up your profile, you can go ahead and do that on your own. We don't need to really cover those details here. You can start adding books at this point before filling out this information, but when you start generating sales and you want to cash out, you'll have to fill out this information first before doing that. And speaking of making money, I wanted to quickly explain how you actually make money from selling books on Google Book Platform, just in case it's not obvious. First, you create your account, which is something we already did. Next, you publish your book after you're done setting up your profile and create your first book. And then you promote your book on the Google Book Platform. Google Books offers a 70-30 split on the revenue, meaning you as the publisher get 70% of every sale that comes in and Google gets the other 30 for the cost of using their platform. It's pretty straightforward. Before we go into actually creating the book using AI, let's talk about finding a trending topic that you're going to write about. And I think an important key here is to write about something that's actually being looked for. If no one's looking for the thing, no one's going to buy it, right? I recommend using a tool like Google Trends because it's free, but there's also Exploding Topics, which is a really powerful tool, but there is a bit of a cost. So if that's something that could get in the way of you getting started, I would suggest just using Google Trends. So once you have it pulled up, I want to cover some key things that will help you find the best topic to write about that will do well on Google Books. So you'll click here, you'll click Explore. You can kind of get a feel for it. You'll see you can change you can set location, you set worldwide or any country, but I suggest setting it to United States since it's the biggest market and there's a lot of buying power. Here you can pick the time frame. It says the past 12 months. You don't want to get too granular here, maybe 90 days plus. But 12 months is always safe. You can pick categories, if you're looking for something specific, health or business, or law, pets, gardening, sports. If you kind of know, if you have an idea what you would want to write about, this is where you'll go to. You can type in real estate, you can type in business, you can type in sports. So you say football specifically. You can say, massage or let's see, massage therapy. If you know a lot about massage therapy, maybe that's something you could go with. You can try anything out here. Make a list of 5 or 10 or maybe 15 things that you're interested in. Go on this page right here and just start searching it. Something that you kind of have a little bit of extra knowledge than the next person. Maybe go try to find something specific here, but we'll keep it more general. Here on the right, it's a really good example of what you want to avoid. You want to avoid things that are really hot in the moment. And things that will fade out. The Olympics, for example, are only around every 4 years. That's something that'll fade out. I don't know what Copa America is. Let's see. NBA playoffs. Those are over, right? See how fast something like the playoffs kind of comes and goes, right? You want to pick something that'll be here a year, 5, 10 years from now, right? You want to put the effort and the work to creating something that won't phase out really quickly. So if you look through these lists here, you can click through. This is always a solid one right here. ChatGPT software, it's trending. It's been trending since the day it came out about 18 months ago. So, let's go ahead and move forward with that. Something like ChatGPT is going to be here a year, 2, 3, 10 years down the road. So this is a great topic to go with. But you want to be sure to stand out, right? You don't want to be too general. You want to be specific with your topic, because if you're too generic with your topic, like AI or ChatGPT, you'll be competing with thousands of other books, thousands of other competitors, right? People who write books and post them on, Google Books are considered your competitors. So you want to give yourself the best chances of standing out, right? Rather than picking, just a general niche, you want to go 1 or 2 layers down and create a book from that perspective, right? Not just AI, but ChatGPT, and not just how to use ChatGPT, but how to use ChatGPT if you're a lawyer, how to use ChatGPT if you homeschool young children. People are looking to be educated. They're looking for knowledge to help their lives become easier, and they're using this platform, Google Books, to find that education. And if you can be more specific and really learn how to hone in and find those corners of where the people are that aren't being serviced directly, that's where the money is, like to niche down and to, think through the lens of being specific, right? Because we're using AI here. AI is taking a lot of the heavy lifting off. So it's not just one book. You can learn this process, learn these fundamentals and this way of thinking, like this philosophy, and create book after book after book. And eventually one's going to pop, right? You're going to find a winner, and you're going to realize that you've unlocked something. And it's probably going to be something that's really targeted to a specific audience, kind of like the professions that I mentioned before, right? I could ask you to write a list of 10 professions. This philosophy applies to all of them, and then all of the ones that you didn't write down. The riches are in the niches here, especially at first. Assume you're helping someone that has no idea about the topic that you're writing about, right? You're here to educate that person. You want to give them as much value as possible, as much bang for their buck. Okay, heading over to ChatGPT, you'll see in the left bar, you'll see Explore GPTs, and here you'll search for eBook. This is where we'll go to help us create our ebook. Here's what I'm going with. Write me an ebook around 8 to 12 pages long, explaining step-by-step how to use ChatGPT for small business owners. Make sure it's for small business owners specifically, and make sure it's a step-by-step. We'll click enter and we'll let ChatGPT do its thing. All right, see it's creating a table of contents here and starting on chapter 1. So you'll see here, it's just kind of giving us an overview of what each chapter will be covering. For the sake of the video, I think this looks pretty good, but if I wanted to, I could say expound on chapter 5, right? And it would give me a new chapter 5, probably a longer, more full idea of what chapter 5 is. You can go through it and keep doing that. You can refine it as much as you want. You can expound on it. You can shorten certain areas. You can really ask it to do anything you want. So once you're done asking it to make any necessary changes that you need, you'll say export it in PDF format. This will take a couple of minutes. I might throw a couple of errors, but you'll just have to work with it until it gives you what you want. So you see here, it's ready to download. So I just click download the PDF, and here it is. So this is what it delivered for me. For me, it just exported chapter 5, which is fine for the sake of this video. Of course, you want to make sure that it exports the full book for you. I really just want to illustrate how to do this for the sake of the video. You'll most likely have to go chapter by chapter and ask ChatGPT to make any necessary changes, which is what I'll be doing after I finish this video. Once ChatGPT has generated your content, it's time to refine it. You'll want to make sure that everything looks good before posting it on Google Books. You go to a tool like SDA and upload your PDF and make any necessary tweaks. You can add images, any links, and even a disclaimer at the end to let readers know that the book was created with the help of AI. The transparency is key because it builds trust with your audience, and they'll appreciate knowing how the book was made. The next step is creating a digital book cover. You can ask ChatGPT to create a digital book cover, but if that doesn't work, you can use another AI tool called Midjourney, or you can do it yourself using a Canva template. It shouldn't take you any more than 10 minutes, and you can do it for free. Here are a few bonus tips that I think will help you make more money with this online business strategy. One of the tips here is remembering that the more books you publish, the more money you can make. But you want to make sure that you're releasing books on trending topics in a variety of different niches. Make sure that enough people are searching for the thing that you're going to write about before you put the time and effort into creating it. And when you find the topics that people are looking for, write as many books about that topic as possible to increase your odds of generating lots of revenue. Also, keep in mind that Google is competing very hard with Amazon's KDP. So they're pushing books harder and harder to attract users. And this means more visibility and more sales for you. And I mentioned the rev share model of 70-30. Honestly, 70% is really high. I think Amazon's KDP is around around 55%. That's really a great deal considering you're leveraging AI so heavily to do most of the work. Plus, the fact that you're not having to pay to drive any traffic is a huge plus. Google already has 3 billion plus people using this platform every day. That is lots of potential customers that they will promote your books to for only a 30% cut. Another tip is to price your books competitively. For instance, most books on Google Books sell between $10 and $20. Start at the lower end of that or even lower to build momentum, and then increase your prices as you gain more readers. I would suggest maybe even starting around $4.99 or $5.99. I think those prices are really attractive for a platform like this. You can always raise your prices once you find a true winner. You might be asking yourself at this point, but yeah, like how can I generate $300 a day? Well, let's say you find a winner and you want to price it pretty competitively. Let's say you set the price at $10, so in order to make $300, you'll have to generate about $430 in book sales, which at $10 a book is only 43 book sales a day. At that rate, you'll be making about $10,000 a month in sales for something that took less than an hour to create using AI. It's honestly pretty crazy, but imagine having 5, 10, or even 20 winners on the Google Bookstore, each doing $10,000 a month. That's why I think this is one of the best opportunities of getting started making money online. And I know selling 43 books a day might sound like a lot, might sound pretty crazy, especially over the course of a month. That's 1,300 book sales a month. But you have to remember that there's over 3 billion people using this platform every single day. 1,300 is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of that number. But the real beauty of this model is that once you set it up, it's a truly passive income stream. And with help of AI, you can create multiple books, upload them to Google Books, and let the platform do the hard work. You don't need to worry about handling physical products or any logistics. If you're serious about making money online, there's never been a better time to get started with something like this. Google Books is an untapped platform with loads of potential. That's it for today. I appreciate you watching this video. If you want more tips and tricks on how to make money online, click the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Drop a comment below when you think I should post next about my journey creating my ebook business on Google Books. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.